Hey everybody, Mr. Weaver here for my hashtag teacher talk. And I've got somebody I want to introduce to you. Guys, this is Benton. This is our 3-year-old son. Benton, can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
And Benton is going to help me out with our talk today. I'm going to give you 5 quick tips for how to practice. And Benton's going to show you what he's been practicing this week. So can you show him your work?
Go.
Yeah, that's your caterpillars. We've been practicing your fine motor skills and counting. He's been practicing a lot with my beautiful wife, Haley, who's a kindergarten teacher. She's also our cameraman. Say hi, Mrs. Weaver.
Hello.
And she and Benton have really been working hard every morning on some of this stuff. We've also been working on matching, and we've got our letters, and we can spell our own name. So you're doing really well. You're practicing really well. You want to go off? You want to go off into the next room now? You go watch the show? Okay. Thank you, buddy. You want your water? All right, there you go. Thank you, Benton. That was take 3, by the way. All right, so I've got 5 quick tips for you, and I'm going to try to blow through these really quickly. These are more geared towards musicians, but I think these are really applicable to a lot of different people in a lot of different aspects. Okay, tip number 1, be intentional. Have a purpose. Know how much time you have to practice and have a goal for it. Set up realistic goals, but be really intentional. If you're gonna practice, set this a time aside and make sure that the time you set aside will work and that you're in the right frame of mind to practice. We need to, I have it here, what we really need to make sure when you go to practice is you need to be calm, focused, and you also need to have faith in yourself and realize that the things you're gonna be working on, you may not be that good at yet, but you also have to realize it's a process, not an event. So don't get bogged down in what you can't do. All right, goal number 2, or item number 2, we need to be goal-oriented. That means that what's the purpose of this practice? What are we working on? That's gonna be determined by what you have coming up. So say you're in an ensemble and you've got some music, you've got some literature that you need to perform. Maybe you're working up for an audition. If you're not a musician, maybe you've got a tryout coming up, or maybe you're on a team and there's some skills that you need to work on. All right, so what is it that you need to work on? Also, tip number 3, fundamentals. No matter what it is that you're doing, fundamentals are always at the key of every part of the practice. It's not one thing that you practice in the beginning and then go on to something else. It's something that you do throughout. In music, this is always going to be tone and phrasing. Always. Everything that we do while the instrument's in the hand, we're working on tone and phrasing. All right, tip number 4 is how to practice. It's not rocket science. Work on the things that you can't do well yet. That's the stuff that you want to hit. If you're practicing things that you're already good at, you're not going to get any better at the things that you can't do. So work on the things that you need help with. And again, fundamentals throughout that. All right, our 5th and final tip is have a model. Speaks kind of to goals, but you need to know what it is that you're going for. What is the sound that you're trying to reproduce? What is good tone quality? Or if you're not a musician, what does that skill look like at the professional level that you're trying to do? Will it always be obtainable? Maybe not, but you've got a model, you've got a goal, you know what you're looking for there. Finally, guys, I've got a book suggestion for you. This is not geared towards specifically musicians, but I think it works for anybody. The book is The Inner Game of Tennis by Timothy Galway, and it's a really good read. Speaks a lot to what we've talked about with these 5 tips of practice. So there you are. I hope you are having a good week and good luck, and hopefully we'll see you guys all back at school again soon.